Hi everyone and welcome back to Just Giulia. Today we're making a really fun recipe. We're making mini chicken meatball sliders. I know it's a mouthful, but they're super good and they're perfect for parties. So if you'd like to see some more recipes, please don't forget to subscribe down below. But for now, let's get started on making these meatballs. To get started on making these meatballs, we have about a pound of ground chicken. We have 2.5 cups of already cooked tomato sauce. We have half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then I'm doing a combo of 2 different types of breadcrumbs. We have a 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs and a 1/4 cup of regular traditional breadcrumbs. Then we have 1 egg. We have about a tablespoon of chopped parsley. We have some aged white cheddar here, which we're going to use to stuff on the inside of the meatballs. Then we have a few little rolls here. That's going to be our buns for the sliders. And that's all we need to get started on our meatballs. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to combine our Parmesan cheese, our 2 breadcrumbs, which I definitely think is the secret to making a really moist, juicy meatball. Then we're going to put in our parsley, and then we have our 1 egg. So this is going to get mixed up. I like using a spoon or a fork at first just to combine everything. And then we will be using our hands to roll the balls. We don't want to forget salt and pepper. We really want to make sure that all of the ingredients are incorporated into the ground chicken before we start to form our balls. Now this is looking really good. I'm going to be using some gloves to roll our meatballs. And then a really cool trick so that the meatballs don't stick to your hands is to just dip your fingertips into some cold water. So we're looking for meatballs that are about this big. Now we're going to take a cube of our aged white cheddar and just poke it right in the center of each meatball and then just close it up again. This is like the little surprise center. And now, once these meatballs are cooked, that cheese is going to get nice and melted on the inside, and it's going to be so yummy. Okay, so we have a pan here that's been heating up on medium-high heat. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to be ready to fry up our meatballs. So you want to make sure the pan is preheated so that when you put your meatball in, it gets a nice caramelization and it doesn't just soak up that the cold oil. That's how you get like a soggy meatball. So we're gonna go in, and that sizzle sound is the sound you want to hear. That means your oil is nice and hot. Our meatballs are browned on both sides. I'm going to add in the tomato sauce. So as I said, this is already cooked tomato sauce. And we're going to turn this down. And now these meatballs are going to simmer in the sauce for about half an hour. Meatballs are all done. They've been simmering for about half an hour, and we have a beautiful, nice, thick sauce on them. So I've got these rolls that I've just toasted. They're little mini dinner rolls, and I'm going to put a little bit of mayo down. You could use butter if you'd like. And then I have here some rapini that I've sauteed with garlic and chili flakes. I'm just going to place on the bottom. This just goes really well with meatballs. It's a very traditional Italian combination. And then we're going to put one of our meatballs right on top. Oh, and then we'll do a little bit of sauce on top. And then going to be our mini chicken meatball slider. This looks so good. But before I dig in, if you like what you've seen, please subscribe down below. And as always, guys, keep cooking.